Where are you from?
I'm English, but I live in Belgium.
And you are also from British?
No.
He's from Bulgaria, and he also lives in Belgium,
Bulgaria is the eastern part of Europe.
near Greece.
Why did
The
you
Europe.
choose living in Belgium? Why not just living in maybe Bulgaria or UK?
Because of our jobs. We work for the European government, so that's where the headquarters are in Belgium. EU. Exactly. Yeah.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 4 languages. I speak English, Portuguese, Spanish, and French.
I speak Bulgarian, that's my mother tongue, Russian, English, Italian, and French. A bit.
So I just so curious about maybe European education system. What makes people speak so many languages?
I don't think I speak languages because of the European education system. I speak languages because I moved around. So my father is English, my mother is Brazilian, and I lived in Spain, and I lived in Belgium. And that's how I learned the language. I wouldn't say, for him it's different. For me, it was not because of my education, the education system. It was because of my experiences.
I don't know if you know where is Bulgaria, but it's a small country. It has a population of roughly 7 million people, and Bulgarian language is a Slavic language. So without knowing foreign language, at least English, it's very difficult to have communication, to have business, to do anything. Yeah. So for me especially, it was first my parents pushed me always to study English. That was the first language. For the Italian, it was because it's a beautiful language. My mother loves opera and ballet, and that's the language of the music. So I believe this was the main also reason. Once you have the English for the Italian. In Russia, I studied in Moscow. That's why, yeah. And then with the French, when I left to get my second master in Belgium.
So how do you think is the best things to, you say you live around different countries, so do you think it's different country, they speak different language, different culture, do you feel it's very difficult to adapt or?
I moved countries when I was quite young, when I was a child. So it's maybe a little bit difficult at the beginning, but I think children adapt very fast. And then when I moved countries as an adult, I don't think it was very difficult. I don't know. I mean, I've always been in an international environment, so for me, I don't think it's... I mean, there are challenges. It's not like, you have to get used to things, but...
There are things that you like in one place. If you're looking for order, rules, and you know that there are those countries with good reputation, it's one thing when you travel and when you go somewhere for 1 week, for 2 weeks, just on holidays, it's very different. We've been to Taiwan already a few times before, but for a short period of time, so every time we discover new things. But it's something different when you start living there. Yeah, then you have to settle yourself, you have to find friends, it's very different to... and thanks to this traveling, you have an idea of something, how it should be. And then plus when you know the language, then it's not an issue. It's much easier when you have already, you don't have
the language, it's completely different.
Yeah.
When you go, like when we both went to Belgium and you don't speak the language, it takes a little longer because you can't communicate with people so easily. I mean, you can speak in English and it's fine, but I think it's different now that we've been there for so long and we speak French. It's a different experience from when we arrived.
And it depends, like for instance, Taiwan, Belgium, these are places where you have a lot of international people from all over the world. So you don't feel yourself so much foreigner. Yeah, and you are very well accepted there from the, I mean, basically the majority of your contacts are people coming from somewhere, from different countries, and this makes it
international.
yeah.
How about coming to Asia compared to Europe? What is the best things you feel, like good things?
That we like in Asia?
Yeah.
Oh God, I like everything. I like it. The food's great. The people are wonderful. It's very, very tidy, very organized. The shops are different. It's just everything. It's just very amazing to be here.
It's very different. If you make a parallel between Europe and Asia, here everything is about technology, about new inventions, about the fastest phone,
very
the
modern.
fastest train, the fastest this and that. Europe is more old country with very rich history. And somehow also people, okay, we never lived in Asia in order to judge, but they're here very friendly. All foreigners are very well accepted, especially Taiwan. We read that it's one of the most on the planet place where the foreigners are very well accepted.
How is it working in EU? It's like a global organization, so how do you feel working? I believe a lot of people they would like to work in this kind of like so amazing like organization.
EU only has European members of staff. It's very international. It's I don't know how to explain it.
Or maybe what is the problem that many European Union countries face maybe in these couple years? Do you find anything that?
Well, for the European Union, it's basically it's an example to be stronger, to be easier for people to move, to exchange goods and services, to make it easier for everybody's lives. Yeah, and at the same time to have prosperity and the economy of all countries to. Now, of course, you have like everywhere difficulties. Yeah, these are different nations, different people. You have to make them work together and to make success of this project, if you want.
Since your background are so diverse, so many different language, cultures, yeah, how are you going to educate your children in the future? How do you want to raise your children? In which country?
Of course, if you are established in Belgium, for the moment that's the idea, to stay there. You can always decide to move. You have to go in an office outside of Europe. But for the moment, it's nice also, at least for us, yeah, everybody thinks differently, but to be settled in one place, when you want, when you have time, when you have financial also. So you never know what will happen in the future, but at least if we stay positive, yeah, we will try to keep traveling and to discover new places. Or to repeat those that we like Taiwan. Great, Taipei, whatever.
I found maybe Westerners, you are so open-minded, so optimistic. I wonder what makes you so talkative, like so.
But it's not it's not everybody. Maybe everybody, like we're all human beings, yeah. No matter if it's Africa, Asia, America, Europe, everybody has ups and downs. Everybody has difficult moments. Nobody is born only for beautiful moments just to enjoy. You can't maybe really you won't know what is this happy moment if you didn't struggle before this.
Any suggestions for people in their 20s? How to be successful as you too? Like, you think like your career is like very great. Yeah.
Yeah, but to be successful, it's not only the career. The first thing is to be good people. This is the important. Okay, you should be a good person, and then they should read a lot. They should watch as well, but read more than watch movies. Now the young generation has access to everything. Yeah, it's
Too much, maybe.
maybe too much is too much information, but maybe just to concentrate on something that they like and to go there, not to be everywhere and at the end
Maybe last questions. What is the best things to be an international couple?
What's the best thing? But there are many best things. It's much better than to be with the same couple because otherwise we will not be together.
What is the best thing? How did you
Best
learn from
thing.
each other? How did you learn from each other? Maybe one thing. The best thing.
One thing. To be balanced.
Balance.
Yeah.
To be accepting. We find, I'm not saying it's a disadvantage at all, but we find that sometimes we have different references. So he'll say something and I won't really understand, and he has to really explain. Like
Not only from her side, from my side I always understand and accept anything she says. But she's always right. That's a basic rule for a successful relation. It's nice to have an intelligent partner, yeah? That we can learn and grow together. I don't know, in this case, who is growing forward?
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, yeah. But it's doing some sport is essential, yeah? You should let the blood moves in your body, goes to the brain, rich of oxygen, and good and healthy food. Don't eat McDonald's. We only tried it.
Just wanted to see how different it was.